Hello and welcome to our series of Thoughtful Leaders. Today we have Mr. Manish Khilauria, an IIT Roorkee alumni and a Certified Program Management Professional PGMP by PMI USA. Mr. Khilauria possesses around 30 years of rich and diverse experience with companies like Engineers India Limited, Petrofac International Limited, Qatar Petroleum, Canadian Natural Resources Limited. He held multifaceted responsibilities including project management, contract administration, budgeting, planning, scheduling, monitoring, reporting and invoice certification process for programs. Currently, he has been involved as expert witness to multiple gap and arbitration proceedings for various government companies companies involving billions of disputes. Hi sir, on behalf of California, I warmly welcome you in this interview series.
Thank you, Mustafa. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hi. So sir, first of all, I would like to ask you, with your almost 30 years of professional experience, what prompted you to enter this educational field, especially with this Bridging the Gap program?
Actually, when I returned back after serving EIL for 9 years, from 1995 to 2003, I worked globally, mainly in Gulf countries and Canada. So when I returned in India in 2013, I found that many of young hardcore engineers were working in hospitality industry. Some of them were, most of them were very unemployed. They were not able to secure good jobs, and some of them were working, qualified civil engineers working as a clerk in Bank of Baroda. So then I realized the need of some professional training, because globally when I went around the world, I have realized that planning engineers, cost engineers, project management professionals, procurement engineers, they are all required for the industry. But unfortunately, these skills has never been taught in any of the academic system. So we realized the need that there is a huge demand and gap supply is there. So we can train some young engineers in this particular field and help them to to get the employment opportunities. Internationally or globally, these project management professionals are very much required. So that is how we started this Protecon, the company, in 2013. The Project Technology Connect is the word Protecon coming from, and BTG is our mission statement, bridging the gap. So basically we are trying to fill the gap between industry and academy.
Right. Sir, how this BTG program is different from the other skill-based training certificate courses?
Well, actually, what we are training is not just a purely educational program, it's a professional program. Most of the faculty is coming out of the, if you say 600-hour course, almost 400-500 hours are being taken care by the professionals from the industry. Very few, I would say 20% or 30% course content is from academia, because we wanted to bridge this gap between academia and professional industry. So this particular course is first of all having the blend of professional as well as educational theoretical knowledge. Secondly, you have a course which gives 100% job guarantee. Our course module may be little longer. It may be taking 6 months of classroom training and then paid internship for another 6 months. So that makes it unique, because no other program, I believe, can offer this 100% job guarantee on a stamp paper. That is one thing. Second, everybody is coming from the industry. That is also very, very rare. And also we have people, professors coming from IIT Roorkee. That is also a lot of advantage for this particular course. Over and above, you have, apart from having the classroom training, you also have this 6 months of office culture work, where you are learning on the job. So that kind of blend is not possible. Generally, other skill courses are mainly either online classes or online courses, and that gives only theoretical knowledge, not the practical industrial knowledge which is required for this. And that is how we are able to confidently, we are able to give this guarantee, because we know that once these people will go to the industry, they will be able to perform.
So you said that you were giving 100% job guarantee on a legal stamp paper.
Right.
So that's really amazing. But how can you be so confident about 100% job guarantee, especially when such guarantees are not being offered by so many reputed institutes? Do you have tie-up with employing organizations?
It's not about tie-up. It's the confidence which we have built up over last 10 years that when we developed 10 guys, there was a demand for 20 guys. Now we have developed more than 250 guys, young engineers in this particular field, and the demand is more than 500 now. Every big companies, as and when they used to come and call me and approach my HR department that if you have developed some new young engineers, please share with us, we want to recruit them. So once we know, after performing for 10 years, once we know that yes, there is a huge demand, not to forget that we get many times the job opportunities also for our own work from these students, which when they go to the industry, they advertise for ourselves, they are brand ambassador for us, and those industry people come to know about Protecon BTG that we have been delivering these kind of specialized project management services. So means whenever I see a demand in this, it's not just one course. Means we have been doing only one course for last 10 years, but now the course is almost 15-20 courses we have developed especially to bridge the gap between industry and academia, and these are all specialized role oriented format. We are not giving the bunch of the knowledge, we are just giving specialized knowledge in one particular field, and that is the advantage of this particular course. So that is how we are very confident that when we develop 20 engineers, we have a demand of 200 engineers. So that's how we are confident, and I'm sure this will continue to work.
Very good, sir. Coming to the next question, what is the importance of project management? Do we really need so many project management professionals these days?
See, when you talk about engineers, you need to have construction projects. Obviously, there are huge demand of construction projects. Our country is developing so fast. The Gulf countries are developing so fast. With so many engineers working in this field, there is a need to manage project within time, within budget. And that's all about project management, that a person is required to ensure that projects are completed on time, within budget and with required quality. With so much infrastructure development happening around the globe, and India being such a talented people available, you can groom the people. If the people will have required skill, they will certainly be getting international job opportunities. And that is where it is happening across in project management. Whenever there is an engineer, you need to have project management. Otherwise also, project management is a business management process. Even if somebody is starting a startup, he needs to have some project management knowledge. It's more of a common sense, but if he has got certain experience in project management area, he would certainly be successful in developing a startup organization.
So with so many benefits offered through BTG programs,
Yeah.
I'm sure it must be a grand success by now. Please tell me your views about success of BTG programs.
Well, it's a difficult question to answer. Success, when you see in terms of satisfaction, it is a 100% success to me. Whenever I see a parent coming to me, whenever I see a young engineer coming to me and saying that, sir, आपने मेरा जीवन बना दिया, आपने मेरी जिंदगी बना दी, I really feel proud what I am doing. But when it comes to financial or economical terms, we have not been so successful because it takes time to establish your credibility in the market. People won't trust you because so many people have burned their fingers so many times that after paying and getting such kind of guarantees, nobody gets the job. So probably we are building our credibility as and when our advertisements are going, more and more people are coming forward. And I'm sure maybe today we may be having a little bit of losses on this training program, but I'm 100% confident that people will realize that what the quality we are giving and the job guarantee which we are saying on a stamp paper is 100% foolproof. They are getting jobs, and I'm sure it will succeed very soon. But I will not say that I am not successful on this particular venture. I consider this as a very big success because it gives a lot of fame in the industry. Many companies are approaching me. It is just because of when they see my trained people, they are coming to me, which is itself is a marketing for me. So that way I will consider this is a grand success. Though people numbers may be less, but I'm sure soon the numbers will increase and we will have economical success also, financial success also.
Definitely you'll get that
Right.
soon, sir. So do you mean that after 6 months of paid internship, the contract expires, and if the trainees don't get a job, they will leave Protecon empty-handed?
No. Actually, our contract says very clearly that first 6 months is a classroom training, and then subsequent 6 months you have a paid internship on the job. So whatever jobs we have been executing, the guys are being involved there, and they get a stipend of around 20,000, 25,000 per month. So they are able to sustain themselves. What happens that if somebody is not able to, by any chance, in fact, if you talk about current demand and supply, we are developing hardly 15-20 guys every 5-6 months, but industry is asking more than 200 guys. So here the problem is not nobody is able to get the opportunity even for the on-the-job training. But even if the inflow will increase, then maybe we can have a 200 people. Then also there is no problem, because what we have written in the contract that if you are not getting a job within the 6 months internship period, then you will be absorbed with Protecon on the same role as planning engineer, procurement engineer, contract engineer, something like that. So we are not leaving out even a single guy unless there is some attitude problem, because there are certain areas where when we see that people do not improve on the attitude side, then definitely we kick them out as a penalty, because our terms are very clear and this terms of our agreement is always available transparently on our website. So if out of 237 cases, I would say only one gentleman we have kicked out. It is all because of attitudinal problem, but out rest all of them have got the job or they are being retained by Protecon. So that is the way we can take it like this.
Great.
Yeah.
So, being the MD of Protecon BTG, what is your success philosophy?
Success. Success. I would say success is all about hardship. See, when I was in 12th standard, I saw one thought of the day on my school blackboard that success is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Perspiration means खून बहाना, मेहनत करना, and I always consider that hard work will lead to a success. Then when I joined IIT Roorkee, the logo of my university or IIT Roorkee was Shamam binana kimapi sadhyam. Then again the same message कि जब तक आप मेहनत नहीं करोगे जिंदगी में कोई चीज साध्य नहीं है. And then finally when I met one of my father's friend who is a Kavi, I would talk about Mr. Avasthi. His nickname is Insan Shahjahanpuri. When I talk about him, he has written 4 beautiful lines on success, and that is what I consider success in my life. And that is, I'll give you those 4 lines. कि आग में तपकर स्वर्ण कुंदन बना करता है, प्रहार सहकर पत्थर मूरत बना करता है. मतलब आप देखेंगे कि हम लोग हर पत्थर की तो पूजा नहीं करते, सिर्फ उसी की करते हैं जिसमें किसी भगवान की, किसी उसकी मूर्ति देखते हैं या कुछ वो देखते हैं. तो आग में तपकर स्वर्ण कुंदन बना करता है, प्रहार सहकर पत्थर मूरत बना करता है, जिंदगी सरलताओं से नहीं बनती मेरे दोस्तों, संघर्षों में तपकर आदमी इंसान बना करता है. तो मैं तो यही जानता हूँ कि हार्ड वर्क इज द की टू सक्सेस, और वही उसी फिलॉसफी पे हमेशा काम करता हूँ. आप जितनी ईमानदारी से हार्ड वर्क करेंगे उतनी ही सक्सेस आपको मिलनी ही मिलनी है.
Very good, sir. Wonderful answer. So with that philosophy, sir, any suggestion you would like to give to the young engineers?
Well, engineers in nowadays there is a lot of opportunity, but young engineers are very, I would say, short-sighted. They want progress in a very less time. They do not want to sustain in a long-term perspective. So they choose their career where little investment or a big number salary should be coming. But they forget that in long run this may not continue. They should hone skills. They should work hard to achieve success. The shortcuts are not going to make you successful. Even if you become a successful, you may not be able to sustain. And that is what I have seen many people, when they lose their job in the middle of their working profession, like at the age of 45 to 55, they are nowhere because they have not honed skills, acquired skills, what is required for the profession. So guys, be careful while choosing your profession. You would not be able to make lateral changes at a later date. It's time for you after engineering. Engineering is just a qualification. Acquire right skills, try to achieve that, and then focus for your career. That is the mool mantra for the success for young engineers.
Great, sir. So thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.
It was great talking to you. It was great answers given by you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mustafa. It is a pleasure meeting you. Thank you very much indeed.